Hey friends, it's me, Vinny Roth from VinnyRoth.com. Thanks again for everybody who subscribed. I got some special videos for you. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Remember, it's always free. Today I want to show you a bunch of albums that every guitarist should have. I mean, no matter what albums I put up, somebody's going to go, dude, why didn't you put the Grateful Dead or the Rolling Stones? There's millions of albums. These are just some that if you missed them, you might want to get. First one here is Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic. And the reason this is a great album is because this is the album that made me want to play guitar. Everybody has their roots and their inspiration. To me, I remember hearing this song when our babysitter brought it over when she was watching us to play when it first came out, because I'm old, that's how long ago. But I heard Walk This Way, and that's that riff that had a set of bowls that was huge that made me want to get this album. And this actual copy is the first one I bought with my own lawn mowing money. Back when kids used to shovel snow, rake leaves, do all that to get money. Now I'm a bitchy old guy, right? Anyway, this album's great. It's got so many great songs on it. I think that's why Run DMC sampled this Walk This Way and then ended up working with the band. But there's so many good ones on here. Round and Round, which is in a different tuning, Sweet Emotion, You See Me Crying, Adam's Apple, great harmony guitar part. Check this one out. It's a hidden gem. All right, next one is B.B. King, live at the Cook County Jail. I think my favorite albums are live albums because back in the day, the radio station wanted you to play a 3-minute version of something, and that's all you could do. Live, the album's already sold, they're having a good time. That's why some of the best bands put out live albums. Now it's the opposite. Bands sound better in the studio than they do live. But this one's great. This is the one that was my biggest introduction to the blues. First of all these dudes in prison should be thinking, after this gig, I want to tunnel out and see BB's next 5 shows. It was so good. The band is tight. The blues medley alone is awesome. And the version of Sweet 16, untouchable. Next one is the Allman Brothers. Now, I meant to bring Live at the Fillmore East, which is the album that taught me how to play. And I thank my guitar teacher, the great Rick Meyer, for being basically Jack Black from the School of Rock, loaning me vinyl and saying, hey, man, whipping post is a Dorian scale. Take the scale and play along to it. That's how I learned how to play. Live at the Fillmore East is a double album, and it's the band on the best night they ever played. It's like when Ali fought Joe Frazier, the best night Frazier ever fought. Check out all the Allman Brothers stuff. There's a full musical education in that album. Urban Cowboy, how the fuck did that get in there? It's my wife's collection, I swear. All right, next one is Jeff Beck, Wired. This one is what got me from listening to rock stuff into the fusion stuff. Apparently, Jeff Beck went and saw the Mahavishnu Orchestra in '71 and then started segueing into the jazz stuff with Blow by Blow in this album. The Odd Time signature on Lead Boots is great. Everything on this album is kick-ass. Come Dancing, Love is Green, beautiful melodies on that one. And the lineup on this, Narada Michael Walden on drums, Max Middleton, that's a must-have. And you don't get a cooler cover than that. All right. Had to throw a Beatles one in there. This is me, just my humble opinion. There's many Beatles albums. But for me, it was Revolver. And this album here, this is when they were at their peak, having fun before all the shit went down. This one has all the medleys, like Sun King, Mean Mr. Mustard, She Came In Through the Bedroom Window. And that's when they started taking pieces of song and lumping them together. They let George put more stuff on the album. Here you go, George. And I guess that's what carried over to Wings. If you listen to Band on the Run, in my opinion, that's 4 songs he shoved together to make one epic. My favorite album besides Live at the Fillmore East, Jimi Hendrix, Axis Bold as Love. Now, when I talk about live albums later, I'm going to add a bunch of live Hendrix because to me, live, he was let off the leash. But this one showcases a lot more of his rhythm playing. Of course, he was one of the greatest lead players ever, but One Rainy Wish, You Got Me Floating, Little Wing, of course, Castles Made of Sand, just beautiful rhythm playing. And his melodies for his solos you can sing back. So there's tons of albums that are out there. That's a handful that every great guitarist should check out. If you got your other favorite album, leave me a comment in the comment section. Till next time, keep rocking, and thank you.